For the voters' reaction to tonight's debate, we turn to pollster Frank Luntz and his focus group in Las Vegas. Hey, Frank.
Megan, we do have two winners for tonight, and I want to show you the opening clip. And it did come from Senator Ted Cruz because it was his introduction, and it set up such a very strong debate performance. Before we get to our group of 27 voters, let's take a look at the words that worked.
America is at war. Our enemy is not violent extremism. It is not some unnamed malevolent force. It is radical Islamic terrorism. We have a president who is unwilling to utter its name. The men and women on this stage, every one of us, is better prepared to keep this nation safe than is Barack Obama or Hillary Clinton. If I am elected president, we will hunt down and kill the terrorists. We will utterly destroy ISIS.
Whatever. What's your reaction to that phrase, that language? So I want a word or phrase to describe Ted Cruz after tonight's debate.
Believable.
Truthful.
Presidential.
Determined.
On point.
Decisive.
Common sense foreign policy.
He was presidential, and I believed him.
Definitive.
Commanding.
A clear rising star.
So what was it? Were you expecting this from a United States Senator? Remember, he's never actually had to run anything, and so many of you were so positive in your reaction. Please explain why. Right there.
Yeah. I think Ted Cruz has a history of talking tough, and he backed that up tonight by what he said. He was definitely tough. He looked at us as voters and said, I will take care of ISIS.
But is tough what you're looking for?
Well, yeah, it is. And he also showed that he's not going to repeat the same foreign policy mistakes of George W. Bush, of regime change, which I think is a huge plus.
Recognition is the step to resolution, and he's very clear about that. He's also very strong in his words, in his actions, and in his behaviors, and I like that. I'm attracted to it.
So here's my question. Is he too strong? One of you in the second row. Is he too strong?
I don't think too strong. I mean, what I like about Ted Cruz is he always has done what he says he's going to do, and so when he talks tough, you know he's going to do it.
Is he too strong?
He says the right words, but there's still there's something I'm not getting from him. There's not a trust, or there's something off still.
Go ahead.
For me.
We are sick of weakness in the White House. I think that's the biggest defining trait as Republicans is we're looking for somebody strong. There are several of the candidates that are strong. Ted Cruz is both strong and, in my opinion, he was very precise, used a word like kill the terrorists, not contain, not control. This is
definitive. And you guys agree with that?
Yes.
You want him to say that?
Yes.
So you guys don't like the fact that candidates are attacking each other, correct? And you don't want them attacking Trump, correct?
Right.
Raise your hands if you changed your mind tonight from when you walked in here. Raise your hands. There are 11 people in here. Who'd you switch from?
I went from Rubio to Cruz.
Because?
Because he was much stronger tonight.
Who'd you switch from?
From Trump to Cruz.
Because?
Very presidential. He has control of the issues.
You switched.
Rubio to Cruz.
Because?
He just sounded more ready for this debate.
Fiorina to Christie because he's on point on the issues that really matter.
Carson to Christie because I can trust him as my president.
Paul to Cruz because he's going to be really aggressive defending what he believes in.
Trump to Cruz for the same reason.
Right there.
Trump to Christie because I believe in him, and he was 2,000% more presidential than anybody else tonight.
So, Megan, we had a significant change. And in the 5 debates that we've now done these sessions, more people switched in this debate than any other. Chris Christie won big. Ted Cruz won big. Marco Rubio apparently did not do that well here. I know many in our group is very critical of Jeb Bush and Rand Paul. But I want you to go home understanding that Ted Cruz and Chris Christie were the winners of this debate. You guys agree?
Yes.